Hi there, welcome to our video on the conversion of our Mercedes Vario Optare. I'm stood in front of our Iveco, which sounds pretty crazy. There's a little bit of reasoning why we've moved on. So we have 3 children. Eldest is 13, youngest is now 7. This Iveco was a minibus. Let me just switch you around. She was a minibus, and we've had it 5 years. It's the 45C15, I think they call it. So it's the 4.5 ton. Originally it had like a walk-in front door here, and we converted it from a minibus into this van conversion. Now we've sort of been going around for a couple of 3 years now with our trailer just attached. About, excuse the green of everything, it's not been doing much over the winter, and a hedge has grown into it. So we go out and do a little bit of racing, a few track days and stuff. So this has been perfect for what we've been doing. We've, put a nice awning on it, and we've kind of, hang on, let me, very posh, isn't it? Nice little electric step. So, like I say, we've had it for 5 years now. I wanted to put the Transit. These are off a Transit Custom, like a minibus. So the kids sit here, these spin round and go that way. But it's fairly basic, we've done the normal stuff of like the cooker, sink. We've got like just a cupboard there, and our bed. We've got like the kids' beds are back there. We just built 3, little bed pod things, and they've been in there fine until quite recently. There's the racing car. So that's where we go out and do generally. It's been perfect for us. It's been absolutely brilliant. But as I say, we've just got to that point. Oh yeah, we put the TV in the front. These will spin round. You see, we put them on. We kept the original rails and made some brackets up so spin them round. But again, it was originally just a sort of day van. Being brutally honest, with the occasional sleeping away. But as we've done more and more racing, and we want to go and do more and more travelling, but like I say, the kids have just got a bit big for these, so we need to upgrade it. So that is ultimately why we need to get the Vario. Yeah, ultimately it's just got too small. We've got like a garage area in the back, which I put in originally. So in that piece there's like a garage area where we had spare tyres. I've got like a generator and bits and pieces like that. But we didn't have this trailer at the time. We just had like an open trailer. Now we've got this trailer. I put racking in there, so we don't need this extra bit lost in there. So me and the wife had a bit of a conversation about what to do. Ultimately, we want to do a bit of travelling through Europe, just get away for 2 or 3 weeks at a time. Do it while the kids are still able to. They're still young enough to want to come with mum and dad. So yeah, ultimately, that's the old van. I was told by a few people, do not get a caravan, and because that was my original thoughts, was to buy a caravan and then just take all of the appliances and junk out of that and put it into a van. Few people told me not to, and I do get why. But we've just ended up with general stuff in there. The single burner. It's got 2 hobs, two burners in there. But again, there's 5 of us, and 2 hobs and a little fridge it's just not up to the job for like a few days away, really. It's all right for the odd night away going racing, but as I say, we've just got to that point where we've outgrown it. So yeah, we've now bought a Vario. So that's where we are, and that's what we're going to get rid of. So this is going to go, and then we'll try and document the conversion. I wish I'd documented this one, really. I got quite a few photographs and stuff of it, but we just, I've only just really got into the point that people are actually interested in some of the shit we get up to, which is a bit mad, really. Historically, like I say, I've just carried on and done it, and but yeah, people are genuinely interested. So I hope you do find it interesting what we're going to do. But yeah, ultimately, let's move forward. That's where we were. So yeah, naturally we went and bought a caravan. So we bought ourselves a Abbey something or other. It's a 5-berth caravan, and it's got all of the sink and the cooker, and it's got like a full bathroom with a toilet and a shower and loads of cabinets and all of the other bits and pieces that you may or may not want, heater and all of this sort of crap. So we got it for a good price, and we went away on holiday and just tested it, and it's actually pretty good fun. So the reasonings behind going with this, you know, like a caravan for this sort of conversion was, as you saw in the Iveco, you know, you end up with like a 2-burner hob with a little sink and all of that sort of stuff, which is great, and it was fine and worked perfectly. But there are 5 of us now, and a couple of them are getting my sort of appetite, and I eat. So, you know, realistically, the Iveco it's just not just big enough, not just for us to just sleep and sort of be in, but it just doesn't support you know, 5 people just for tea and breakfast and stuff. It's a pain in the ass. So we're hoping to, you know, like the price that we gave for this caravan was it was less than £1,000, I think, from memory. So we've got like the freeway fridge, the proper oven, full-size oven and cooker, and all of the bathroom. So hopefully we can reuse all of those bathroom bits and pieces, all of the appliances, as much of this sort of nonsense as we can. I mean, you know, if I've got to cut a new piece of board, I'm not worried. I'm not overly concerned about the cupboards and stuff, but we've got all of the pumps. It's got a water heater as well in the floor, so we'll have hot water. So yeah, we're hoping that we can utilise most of this, and then also we've got you know, things like the windows. All of those bits and pieces are all worth something to somebody. You know, you just got to go on eBay and have a look, and people are buying these sort of windows for 30-40 quid a time. So there's a few of those that are still in good order, so hopefully we'll get a bit of money back. We'll end up with a bit of chassis. It's got some alloy wheels on, so we can weigh all that in, and hopefully it'll be a cost-effective way of doing it. In my mind, there's a cost-effective way of doing it. Naturally, we've got to dick about a bit getting it in there. So let's go and have a look at the new one that we're going to put all this in. And there we have it. She is a beauty. It is a Mercedes Vario, essentially, underneath, but it's been converted from new. Well, it states Optare everywhere, but I've been told by a good friend of mine that Optare imported them. Essentially, they were made by, or converted by, another company over in Italy. If I remember the name, I'll put it in the description. But yeah, essentially, this is the new bus. Now, the last bus, as you saw, was a 5-ton. This one will be, it's actually stated as an 8.25 presently. We're going to downrate it to 7.5, which is what it was when it was a chassis cab when it was new. So essentially full of seats inside. I'll show you inside momentarily. So some of the things that I'm really happy with are, let's have a look, see here, the big old boot. It is massive. I can literally stand in the thing. I'll literally get in there. It's massive. So race weekends we can put, you know, spare wheels, tyres, whatever in there, and when we go touring with just the kids, then, you know, bicycles, Fiesta, loads of room there. So the thing's fitted with the Mercedes. It's a 4.3 diesel, turbo diesel engine, and it's supposed, it's an OM6 something, of course, it's a Merc. It supposedly gets called the Million Mile Mercedes regularly. From what I can gather, they are utterly bulletproof and reliable. Their main issues, the Varios, seems to be just rust. So again, we've got some more lockers on the side here. This one we can use for, you know, barbecue, I don't know, life jackets, whatever. Then there's another one, another one here, which we're going to use. Spare wheel should go there, but it's missing, so I have to find a spare wheel, which is irritating, but is what it is. And I've got like a generator which we keep in the boot of the Iveco, so probably going to put the generator in here, slide in and out, perhaps something like that. I don't know, not decided yet, but we'll soon find out. So let's go and look inside of this darling. So step on in. So Stephen's seat, lots of amazing stick-on fake walnut. We've got a water dispenser with a lovely little fridge. Oh, that looks tasty. Little fridge there. Wants cleaning up and selling or binning, one of the two. It's got lots of, you know, properly cool stuff, which again we'll probably end up binning, but you know, the main reason for this is all of this room. So it is huge. We're planning at the moment to have like 4 seats at the front in line, and then maybe like some thick curtains for the rest of the space. So you know, we'll be able to have, I don't know, kitchen, some sort of seating area, more seating area, fridge, I don't know. There they are, look, they're crazy fools. We can go messing around in Tom's big old garden up here. And then big double bed at the back and maybe one single bunk underneath that. And then part of this seating area here will be a pair of bunks perhaps for the kids. Now, one of the really cool things, one of the things I really missed have since we had our Transit back in the day, was air conditioning. Now this thing has got a massive air conditioning module on the roof, so we're really excited to see how much of that still works, if any of it. Nice little spare door there when I want to evacuate some children, I suppose. But yeah, it is essentially massive. First job is to get rid of these seats, really, so we're going to sell these. They've recently been refurbished. All right, wife? Yeah. They've recently been refurbished, so we're hoping that we'll be able to shift them on. If nothing else, it just gets them out of my way because I don't need them. I don't have that many children yet, unless you plan on doing any more. But we've got a rock and roll TV here. I don't know whether that actually I've not pulled that down. Is that TV? Oh, look at that. Auto sound. Amazing. Yeah, there's loads of stuff here. There's some crap in there. Yeah, lots of little hideaways. That steering wheel cover is awful. That's coming off. And the mirrors rattle along as you go. But yeah, it's we're happy, aren't we, wife? You happy? Very? Yeah. Looking forward to it. So yeah. So yeah, she's got like an extra. The big thing up there is the aircon unit. You know, that little puppy there, and it's got an extra compressor driven off the engine. We've also been underneath it, and we've got like a retarder, so we've got some you know, some extra braking on the prop shaft. I don't know how that functions from the driver's seat. Obviously I understand how it works, the same as the dyno. But yeah, ultimately I think we're pretty happy. The wing mirrors shake like mental when you're driving along, so that's really exciting. So that'll be nice as well, because lots of photographs I see of nice white linen on a double bed with the door open, looking out over the beach or whatever. Me and the missus will be able to lie up there and look out onto some racetrack with me just in my kecks on, so that'll be nice. There we go. So we're all just going on now. We've had a good look at what we've got in the daylight. Really happy. So I suspect we'll go on some of the Vario pages on Facebook and stuff, see if we can frequent those and learn a bit about what we've got. Ultimately though, really happy. There's no rust in any of the side panels under the bottoms there. They rust this box section. That was replaced a couple of years ago by the previous company, so there appears to be no rot there. I've been under and found a couple of little bits I'm going to do. The alternator bracket seems to have come loose, which is causing the fan belt to have a little bit of a complain every now and again. So I've got to come up and mend that before we actually do anything with it. A couple of little jobs, like I say, wing mirrors are a pain in the ass. They wobble around like absolute crazy, so we're going to deal with that. Yeah, other than that, follow us for the journey. It'll be exciting. Right, you lot, get in that car. See you soon. Remember to like and subscribe and all of those things.